On racetrack, you see the chaos behind him.
I really don't think it was Hawksworth. I think it was Mapelli that really kind of started the entire thing. So early on, there's pushing and shoving. What did the race director say, and what did the drivers hear? Moves to the outside, contact, signage, I believe, up in the air.
Two of the Mustangs off. I think Vavishma had gone for a ride, and then in the backdrop, the silver Mustang, Altsman, he goes off the racetrack as well.
A little hiccup after qualifying, and a car got moved back. So the 93 Meyer Shank Acura got elevated to the pole position, and the Dutch driver's not waiting for anybody. The Rolex 24 at Daytona is underway. Sun is shining here in Florida. Let's go for a full day.
Felipe Nasr pounces from the inside of that grid as well. He gets all this drama in LMP2. That's George Kurtz around. The 18 car is involved. They may want to say, whatever you do, don't let the 93 bind. He's got a big run. He has to give it up on the entry of the kink.
I held my breath for just a second. I thought he was going to stay with it. Yes, Marco Wittmann may be told, I don't care how wide that car gets to be, you are going to protect your teammate.
You have to be the ultimate wingman right now. Nice job there aboard the number 5 JDC Miller Motorsports Mustang sampling cat. Porsche there exits the corner ahead of the Valkyrie, ahead of one of the WTR Cadillacs as well.
Louis Delatraz in that 40, a race winner here several years ago. He's got the inside line. Ross Gunn goes around the outside in the Valkyrie and is out onto the dirt. Ran out of room. Nasr has to take evasive action.
One with the experience in this Porsche behind the wheel, see what he can do. They cannot make it to the end. That's an important point, Calvin. They will have to stop again, but they get their faster driver in the car now.
Remember, 2 classes, that means 2 battles for a lead, and right now it is Robert Wickens in front in GTD aboard the DXDT Corvette. Blue.
Yellow, he started from the pole last year. He talked after qualifying, maybe qualifying P3, maybe a better slot. Looks like he's going to get ahead of Delatraz. He does. Bamber holds on to the lead. Yellowly up to P2 early for Acura.
The BMW M Hybrid V8s of WRT are right alongside each other. There's the team cars. Through they go, and storming through in the 10 on the inside, pushing his way through as Felipe Albert.
In this race, so Aiken has certainly looked pretty feisty. His car's carving the corners really nicely. Got a lot of energy in that car right now. As you can see, the dynamic of the car seems to be really working for him at this early phase of the race. Oh, that was tight. Close was that by Felipe Albuquerque. Oh, I tell you what, the 6 car, that's a bit of a block. Race control would not like that. If we go back to what we've seen in races yesterday with the support races and other races, that was definitely...
Safety car is out of the way, and that means Tom Blomqvist is going to be ready to go. As soon as he exits this right-hand corner, he'll jump in the throttle of that Acura GTP machine. And I'll tell you what, Jack Aiken not letting him get away, the red Cadillac just behind.
Now, a lot of energy in that car. You can just see it from how Jack is really putting the car on edge, weaving around here, trying to clean off the tires, as well as generate a bit of tire temperature. Great run here for JDC Miller Motorsports, that bright yellow Porsche privateer car that you see.
The view from Philip Ellis.
Watch there, a little, see how he gets squeezed, and it may have been a brush, actually, as McElroy's given chase there and just kind of came across online, and Mario couldn't tighten his hands up anymore. Who got their tires prepped the best as we get ready for green here. Dillman will lead them away. Cameron in the purple Dragon right behind him.
Tom Blomqvist will have another shot. The bright yellow car, Hunter McElroy.
Yeah, we know there's some iconic names that are certainly mentioned around here, like Andretti, Ray Holland, Rainey, but maybe the most famous corner is that one, the corkscrew.
V8 aboard the Cadillac, and this is that push and shove that you get here at this racetrack. The 4 with a problem.
Yeah, slows immediately. Tommy Milner behind the wheel, who just said, and it makes it tricky when you get to the middle part of this race and you start to get those marbles offline to make a move around the outside. Air is a problem for Uri Fidani. No, it's actually Brendan O'Reilly aboard the Ferrari. Yellow livery, similar. He's got one of those WeatherTech boards. Maybe if you find a safe piece of the racetrack, there's actually an alternative pit lane as you come out of Oak Tree. He could maybe go over there and just hit the brake and see if he can lose that. Otherwise, he's losing really critical air to the front radiator.
A bit more, and watch for the 6 of Kevin Estra. Makes that outside move from 4th to 3rd.
Yeah, that was beautiful there. He's one of those drivers who can really drive these cars on the limit. He's willing to take a little bit of risk when the tires aren't completely into their sweet spot, Townsend.
Followed Kevin Estre, my first time in motorsport, the great track up in Canada. I was mesmerized from behind at his car control. He displayed it right there. Tires are still going to be a little bit cold, still down on pressure.
Gather the field up, prototypes first. Here's what happens. This is like hyper aggressive to me by Nick Tandy, except for the fact
he started it early.
He started it.
Yeah, he was kind of moving that way already, and Ricky just stayed with it, tried to accelerate alongside him, and the gap was narrowing rapidly like a funnel.
Typically, the rule.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one for them to call. There was contact, obviously, initiated by Tandy's change to Porsche Penske Motorsport. He just said he is unbelievable. He had our fastest average laps at the Rolex. He is the real deal. We are leaning on him big time. We have a lot of faith in his abilities, and he's showcasing it once again, leading and out front.
Yeah, he did a brilliant job last couple of seasons when he was driving for AO in the Rexy car, and he was just brilliant, always delivering the performance, and the team would just plug him in and he would just take it to the front.
And here's how it happened.
Yeah, it's just hard for that GTD car to disappear. You're kind of caught. You're seeing two cars in your mirrors at the same time. You jink and jive, and just Nick chose the wrong path there through turn 9-10. This is turn 9. He goes to the outside, and Ori Fidani takes away that path, and Nick cannot respond to it as Jack Aitken's door is just opened there for him to take the lead of this motor race.
You look at the performance as of late for the Cadillac.
Came in, but there was a moment about 2 laps ago. Watch this, into the brake zone, down into turn 3. The 6 car, Vantor, just misses the tail end of that BMW, gets into the runoff here.
Silver machine trying to get his Cadillac to the front. And one of the actors made a big move there early. That's Nick Yellerly in the red and white number 93 machine.
To the inside now of Delatrez. He takes over second. Down through the chicane of 6 and
the exit of 10B right there, so driver's already on it. But here's the thing, about 70 degrees, that's low ambient temperature, and the track is cold as well, and it's going to take a little while to get these tires warm and sticky. You can see the drivers weaving around already trying to generate some of that temperature. Look at this.
Oh, that's so tight there. The 40 car trying to squeeze inside. The second of the BMWs going into that high speed turn 1. Through turn 8.
Nice guys do win. Look at this, because it is on in GTD Pro between Corvette and BMW. They have built their history this year, and it hasn't necessarily been great history. There is a lot of emotion between these two racing organizations.
There really is the #1 car now with Madison Snow behind the wheel, taking over from the pole sitter Neil Verhagen, putting the pressure on Alex Sims. Sims have the fuel to make it to the end. They don't. I just wonder if Barnicoat was just trying to save a little bit, so he was trying to sail it into the corner, and it gave Sims the run. He was really on the nose, up and over the hill there before they even got close to that brake zone, but forced his way down at the inside. Kept it relatively clean, even though there was some contact. De Filippi with a big run there through turn 5. Barnicoat protects immediately. Now he's back to the other side. That second move is not called.
Now race control may look at that, that's for sure. And I'm for Bachler. Coming through 2, into 3.
Nicky Katzberg here just gets to the power. Runs that wide. Nicky Katzberg. Oh, he was trying to make a move here on Katzberg. Katzberg dropped the wheel. Bachler's through, and did he get a little bump there? I heard something. I heard it. Did he get some help? Now we talk about Katzberg, the 77 has typically been Heinrich that he's got involved.
Battle rages though in GTD Pro.
Yeah, that was really wide there by Vavish there, coming through turn 1. Really want to get the tires out there in the marbles. You can get a lot of pickup, and then suddenly you don't have any grip in the next corner, but he is working over this number 3 Corvette. Katzberg lead is now built up to about 2 seconds. You see him just up ahead as he goes down towards the kink on the infield, but Vavish is really working over Sims here, but Sims seems
side.
Oh, he's
I
going
think
to look.
He does, yeah. I think he tries to go to the outside here of Harper, who's aboard the Paul Miller Racing. And they get through. It's very similar to what happened to Goldberg and Kurtz at the beginning of this race in LMP2. That was a very aggressive move there by Alex Sims.
He's going to say
outside, and
it's cut and paste.
Yeah.
There is contact.
Oh, he did get contact, did get the rear wings above the tire bump.
A little bit towards the end of the straight there, but it's super tight here. Really, really is impressive to sort of see these GTP cars going at it so early in the race. Oh, big gaggle of traffic at multi-class racing. Kevin Estra getting caught up there as they come through 16. This has been a spot on the track which seems to have caught a lot of guys out. We've seen a lot of cars off the racetrack there at 16. Is that win?
About risk versus reward, he was hanging it all out there, trying to make those bold moves to get that track position early.
So difficult to pass here at Long Beach. You gamble in qualifying and try to get up the order because you know it's going to be difficult to pass. Estra did not have a good qualifying position, charging at the start, but look at the damage to the left front of that Porsche 9.